Hey everybody, this is Cathy from Whole Home and Body Health, and today I'm doing assessment on a new home purchase, both air quality and EMF, and I found some interesting things that I wanted to share with you, mostly in the realm of water damage and mold. So as we walk through this house, I'm just going to show you a few things that I thought may be helpful for you. All right, so the carpet has come up, which is great. Because this gives us access to the subfloor and we can see if there's been any water damage issues. So you can see there's some water damage right there. That is likely mold. If I put a tape on it and sent it to the lab, I'm sure we would come up with some interesting strains. So in this window, there's been some signs of moisture. It's a little bit difficult to see. I could actually see it through my infrared camera here. You can see a lot of air leakage, and that drew me to this area where, when we've got a lot of air leakage coming out, we can get cold air meeting hot air, which means condensation. And so this would be a spot that I would want to fix and seal up really well too, so that we don't get microbial growth here. Okay, so this is very common, where we've had some water leakage clearly near the bathtub shower. That is common when the caulking isn't great around here. It's not sealed really well. We can get water up underneath there, and so you can see there's some microbial growth there. I found, which is really, really important for everybody to know, this bathroom has carpet. I do not ever want anyone to put carpet in the bathroom. Please, that is a huge air quality issue. All the bacteria, the water, everything that happens in a bathroom gets into the carpet and it stays there. It is an incredibly bad decision for air quality, health, and hygiene. So please, anybody, if you've got bathroom carpet in your bathroom, you gotta rip that stuff out.
Okay, so another thing I'm doing here is I'm in the crawl space, investigating the crawl space. And obviously I'm wearing a respirator and some protective clothing, because crawl spaces can get pretty nasty, as you'll see. A lot of debris down here, as there always is. And I'm looking for good coverage on the vapor barrier. This is not good coverage of a vapor barrier. We want this to come up the wall completely and taped off. So that's not good. So we're looking for signs like this. You can see a little bit of water staining there, so we want to know, where did that come from? Probably wicking up from the concrete foundation. We want to make sure there's no kinds of leaks above or anything like that. Okay, now here's some standing water. If you can see that, may or may not be able to see that. But that's a problem. Why is there standing water? Why is there a condensate line that is probably maybe the source here? That shouldn't just be going onto the vapor barrier like that. Now that is gross. That is just mold right there. See if I can get a better shot of it. So there's obviously been moisture down here. So I'm going to keep going, looking for any signs of moisture or leaks in the ductwork system or anything like that.
And I just wanted to point out a few of the things that I found. Obviously, I was there for 3 hours. So there's a lot more to the inspection, and I tested EMF as well as air quality. But those are some big things that I found, yet they often go unnoticed, especially, if you're buying a home or you're renting a home or even in the home that you currently live. If you got carpet down and flooring down, yet there has been a leak like we saw in this house, you don't know that the subfloor is moldy. And we found that in several places in this home. And that can obviously contribute to health issues. So this homeowner was fortunate that they were pulling up all the carpet so that they found those areas. But those are the tricky little things, that the reasons why our job is very difficult, because if we weren't pulling up that floor, we potentially never would know that water damage was there. Now, the previous homeowner, they should have done something about that. They knew there was a leak there, and they should have fixed that. They should have pulled up the carpet, pulled up whatever the floor was, and treated and removed all those wet spots, dried them out. If there was microbial growth like we saw, they should have cut out all of that material with any visible microbial growth and removed it from the home. So that's what should have happened, but a lot of homeowners don't do that. So, sometimes you got to get a little bit more aggressive when you're trying to find these issues like mold or water damage. And since this homeowner, the floor was up and everything, I thought it was a great opportunity to show you guys. Like I said, a lot more to a home inspection, but hopefully your home inspector is looking at these things in this depth. I usually come in after the fact. I'm not a home homes as a building biologist for things that cause health problems. So a home inspector is looking more for things that cause structural issues or can compromise the function of the home, rather than what we do, which is look for things that can contribute to the well-being of the occupants. So some of these things you can do yourself. Some of these things, hopefully your home inspector has a good infrared camera, a lot of equipment you use. This is just a tiny little taste of what a good, healthy home inspection would look like, but just wanted to give you guys an idea of what to look for, what your home inspector should be looking for, what a building biologist should be looking for. So I hope you found that helpful. I'm always happy to help. And of course, hit that bell so you can be notified when I release a new video. And thanks for watching, as always, and we'll see you next time. Bye.